Hey folks, my name is Chris at Hauseit. Today we're going to talk about an interesting topic in our Real Estate Fundamentals course that's very appropriate for first-time buyers, and that is, how much do you pay a real estate agent when buying? Well, the answer to this is actually quite interesting. It's zero, because as a buyer, you never pay any real estate commission. Real estate commissions in their entirety are a seller closing cost traditionally. What happens if, for most listings, the vast majority of listings out there under a traditional listing arrangement, is the seller will sign a listing agreement, an exclusive listing agreement with a seller's broker, where they will agree to pay a specific percentage in commission, percentage of the sale price that is, if the property sells. Now keep in mind that it doesn't specify whether the buyer has an agent or not. It typically only specifies that the seller's broker may co-broke or split commission according to local MLS rules, and that's it. So essentially, if the buyer doesn't have an agent, then the seller's agent gets very lucky and gets to keep both sides of the commission. This is actually quite rare because in 75% to 90% of cases, the buyer does have an agent, and especially more so in more competitive and hotter metro areas. And in that case, then the commission is split according to local MLS rules, typically at least 50-50 in favor of the buyer's agent. So in the example of 6% commission, then it would be 3% to the buyer's broker and 3% to the seller's broker. But note that in either scenario, regardless of what happens, the buyer is never expected to pay any of this commission. So it's always marketed and pitched as a free service to buyers because ultimately it is. On the closing statement, you'll see that the broker commission is one lump sum, and sometimes it's broken out as well to the specific brokerages, but in either case, the real estate commission is on the seller's side of the closing statement of the line items that the seller is responsible for, not the buyer. But keep in mind that it's even though that you don't have to pay any commission as a buyer, you can get better than just free buyer agents representation. You can get better than just free advice and guidance and service along the way. That's of course very important, very helpful, and it's something you should certainly take advantage of. Use it or lose it is what often is described in this situation. But you can certainly do better because what we can do through Hauseit's buyer closing credit program is we can offer you 2/3 of the buyer broker commission back to you, payable as a credit against your closing costs or as a check to you post-closing, and 2/3 of that can be quite substantial. Obviously, in the more traditional example of 3% of a 3% buyer broker commission, 2/3 of that is 2% to you. But if you were to buy a new construction building, oftentimes they will offer 4, 5, 6, 7 or more percent of the sale price in commission to buyers brokers, especially if they're eager to sell off more units. They want to entice buyers brokers to offer more, and 2/3 of that can be quite a bit of money, and it can really help more than cover your closing costs in many instances. So we hope you'll consider that. And if you're looking to sell, we can also help you save on commission as well through our agent-assisted FSBO listing service, where you can save all 6% if you find a direct buyer. And of course, if you're looking for something a bit more hands-on, we have a 1% for full-service listing option, where one of our agents will handle everything for you for a 1% listing fee. We cover all 5 boroughs of New York City, Long Island, and the Hudson Valley. We're based today in Miami, Florida, and we cover Miami-Dade County, Broward, Palm Beach, Martin, and St. Lucie counties. My name is Chris at Hauseit, and we'll see you on the next one.